What are homes selling for in your neighborhood? Hi, I'm Sydney, and this is Susan, the Real McCoy Team at your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty Services. And today we're going to chat with you about homes for sale in your neighborhood and why it's so important for you, especially if you're going to be selling anytime soon. So, Sue, why is it important that they understand what other homes in their area are selling for?
Because that is your reference point. So how do you price a home? It's going to be by the recent sales,
Mm-hmm.
and very hard to come up with a number until you know pretty much about everything, because that is your reference point for what you're going to get. Of course, if you have some upgrades, that'll make a difference. But very, very important to know what's going on in the neighborhood, not only to know what the sales are, but how long have they been on the market. If a home was on the market 2 years, I don't know if that would be the best number for you. But if the houses are selling pretty quickly, they're going over the asking price, at least you have a range. And that is the only place, by the way, where you're going to have accurate home values, is by knowing what's sold in your neighborhood.
Right. And even if something's currently on the market, stop by the open house and see how many people show up. See if there's a long line outside or if it's empty, because that's also a really great indicator of if there's a lot of people showing up, it's probably priced right. And if there's no one, it's probably overpriced. And so when and if you decide to meet with us, we'll be able to go over that with you as well and help you understand really what homes sold for in your neighborhood and why and how that impacts your value. So Sue, other than homes on the market or homes that just sold, is there anything else you do to value a home?
Well, the upgrades certainly have a lot to do with it, but sometimes there's an expectation. Well, I put $300,000 in, I should get $300,000 back. That is irrelevant. You can price yourself out of a neighborhood if you got a neighborhood that sells for 600, and although these things seem to be changing a bit, and you put $500,000 worth of upgrades in, I don't know, you might not get $1.5 million. But once again, in this crazy market, maybe that is the case. But the bank's not going to agree with that. Remember, we have a third party involved in most transactions. It's called the bank. So the appraiser has to agree that the house is worth a particular amount of money. And we try to be, when we're pricing it, we got to be mindful of that as well, because your deal could fall apart right before closing. So very, very important. And upgrades, they certainly do mean a lot. Upgraded kitchens, the open concept, well-maintained properties, updated bathrooms. That will definitely give you the higher range of values. And of course, if the house hasn't been touched since 1902, you're going to be at the lower range.
Right. So if you're curious about what homes in your area have sold for, feel free to call or text us at 516-802-9972. We're happy to provide that. No obligations, obviously. This doesn't mean we're going to, harass you and knock on your door every day to sell. But if you are just curious about what's going on in your market, feel free to reach out for those homes in the area that have sold. And if you have any questions, you always know where to find us. Instagram at Real McCoy Realtors, or give us a call or text. See ya.
Bye.